Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Hello, welcome to the Worriers Podcast, your weekly dose of worrying, fretting, just having a chat with two of your old friends. One of them a lot younger than the other one. I'm Haley Ellis, and he is Barry Dards.
Hello.
Do you know what? I've started watching Celebrity Big Brother. All I did is Google ages.
Why?
Because there's one in who's on Ibiza weekend called David. And my boyfriend was like, he's got to be, I can't believe he's still doing that show about going to Ibiza. He's got to be near on 40, 30. The guy from Coronation Street, Craig, 25.
There's someone in it from Ibiza Weekender.
Yeah.
Even talking about Ibiza sends my nasal passages into a spasm.
Barry's getting hay fever.
Now I'm getting flashbacks of that night.
What night? Have you been to Ibiza?
No, just...
I was going to say, you've never been Ibiza.
No, I've never been to Ibiza at all. I mean, surely no one goes to Ibiza anymore.
They do. I went to Ayia Napa when I was in my 20s. Right,
okay, so there we go. We're going back some time there. So you would have been dancing to the Top 10 hit Saturday Night by Wigfield, right?
Oh, I'm not as old as you, Barry.
Give it
I tell you what had come out when I was there. Kylie Minogue, Padam. That was there. Yeah.
Right. You probably made a really funny joke there. The problem is you've done it to somebody who literally charts their life by Erasure albums.
Yeah, Kylie Minogue, Padam was out last year, Barry. It was just a little gag.
Oh, right.
I thought I'd throw you with the Kylie.
I had to do something recently where I was talking to someone in a professional capacity as well about how long I'd been doing stand-up or when I moved to Manchester or something like that. It was an important thing for a film. And they went, "When did you go?" And I went, "Oh, that'll have been Nightbird 2005. And they went, "What?" And I went, "It doesn't matter, forget that. It's what Erasure album came out."
Oh my God. Now that's what I call music too.
On vinyl.
Welcome to the Worriers Podcast. We had a nice week so far, Barry. We're recording this. I know this goes out on a Monday. So we record this in the past.
Yeah, it's not live, just in case you
It's not live, so that's why I'm saying week, and you're like, hang on, if you're listening to it on a Monday.
It's currently Wednesday. It's Wednesday, and it's nearly 2:00 in the afternoon. Do you know what? I've had quite a good week. It's the sun's coming out. This gets me a bit... I know there's all that seasonal affective disorder and all that, which I've never thought I got. But I certainly do feel a bit more perky now that... But I think everyone feels...
You're always in the house. All you've done is open the fucking curtains. You're like a cat who just lays in a bit of sun that streams through the window.
Yeah, I am always in the house, sat here, like, editing out all the things you've asked me to cut out.
Because you do this regardless of whether we were doing this or not. You'd be in there
Take
doing
that
something.
out, what you said about them.
If you didn't offend so many people, you wouldn't have
Take
to
that
big
bit
edit
out
job.
where I said X about...
Don't put that in.
The irony. But I do feel it. I with the bit of the sun coming out and just like looking out the window, it feels a bit more.
I don't like the summer.
Why not?
I'm a rare person because I don't like me fat arms, so I don't like having to wear summer clothes. Right? I love a winter wardrobe, mate. I love wrapping up, right? And because I'm paranoid about my clothes and the way I look and the way I dress anyway. I'd love to be fashionable, and you really feel it more in the summer.
Just get like right. Don't worry, I'll give you some fashion tips. Right. Just
From a man in a fleece and a rate. What hat are you wearing at the minute?
Rouge.
The sun's out and you're wearing a fleece, right, for a start. And what hat have you got on?
Erasure.
What does it say? Erasure.
Erasure.
Okay. Go on, you give me your fashion tips, Barry.
Erasure t-shirt. I'm on brand.
Yeah. Sniffing poppers. Sorry, don't put that in.
That's what they said after the poppers. What do you think we had them?
Oh, I apologise.
Oh, don't! I went to see. I once went to see an Erasure tribute band.
What were they called?
Do you want to go on, have a guess?
Oh, Erasure Head or something like that.
Even easier. So I went to see Erased in Crewe.
Right. Okay.
And somebody in the audience had a bottle of poppers, and oh my lord, did we have the best night! Right, just it was getting passed around.
Shouldn't this just between you and them, Barry?
No, it's just poppers. It's not illegal. And
Yeah, but why do you want to just do that at a concert?
Because it gives you a rush, and it's like, and for some reason, electro pop really suits it. So it was getting passed around the dance floor for everyone. Oh, I had the best night. The next day, my good lord, I couldn't even
sit down.
No, I needed a blanket over my head, like I was being taken out of court. Right, like I just couldn't. I was like, oh god, no breath. The worst headache I've ever had. Right, and I can see you now grinning like, oh, how's your arse? Right.
Immature.
Oh, what a night. What a night. I'm saying it like it was an iconic night out.
I know, you were sniffing poppers in Crewe, Barry. You were on the West End doing a Broadway. You were sniffing poppers in Crewe. That's the name of the episode.
Yeah. I was going to say it's going to be the title of my autobiography, but no, definitely the episode is getting called Sniffing Poppers in Crewe.
By the way, my mate Mo, who just joined the Patreon last week because we bullied her into, just sent me a message this week because she'd cottoned on to the name of the title of the episode, which was I Don't Want Your Card.
Did she work it out?
Yeah.
Hey, I slid into the DMs with her.
I noticed that. Far too many winky faces to my friend for my liking.
Yeah, I was desperate for you to notice.
How I noticed.
I was like, oh, please notice, Hayley. I was going to like start up in the ante, just like casually, how you doing, Mo? And what are you up to this weekend, Mo? I was going to try.
You know, she's ignoring you though, Barry.
Hey, Mo, do you want to come out this weekend? Come out on Sunday. I'll show you what a shit gig looks like. Shall we do some worries?
I thought you could say, I've got a bottle of poppers in my pocket, Mo. Get on the train to Crewe. You can get anywhere from Crewe. There we go. Yeah, let's do some worries of the week.
Worries, you got a lot.
Worries. This isn't... I mean, this is just a moan, really, more than a worry.
Go on.
My car insurance has gone up again.
Yeah,
I've not had any crashes.
Hang on, you've been, but I know why. It's because you've been dragging the side of it around fucking bollards and stuff, haven't you?
They don't know that.
Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, so you got clean record?
Yeah, completely clean record. No points on my licence, anything like that. It's gone up. And so I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, honestly, I can barely afford to drive now. And I'm like, right, how can I get this down? Smart car. Like, do you know I nearly got a smart car once?
Why?
Because this is before I was doing stand-up, before I didn't want a car share with anyone. So before I was doing stand-up, I lived with my lovely friend who had his own business. And as part of that business, they had a smart car, which was branded with their business all over the smart car. I just use it for little things when they're flying or what, I don't know. And he was like, you can buy... When I first passed my test, he was like, you can buy that off us. And for like really cheap. But you've got to keep the branding on. It weren't bad branding, by the way. It was a clean.
Was it not? You driving along the M6 with Pulse and cocktails written down the side of your car?
Big can of Red Bull over my head. Anyway, it was a really good offer, and I would have took it up if I was on more money at the time. I just wasn't. I was working in a call centre. But it got me to thinking about these people on adverts.
Hang on, you can't go. You couldn't. Right,
What?
you couldn't get a fucking smart car.
I couldn't afford one.
You couldn't get. You'd have to put one on each foot. You'd have to, even then, you'd have to put the seats back.
Roller skating down the street. Anyway, it got me thinking about adverts, because I do a bit of acting every now and again when I get auditions and that. I'm trying to get more back into it. Yeah? So if anyone's listening from Coronation Street, they're not, are they? Anyway, how low would you go for amount of money? So say you wanted you to advertise Viagra, right? Now it's a fee. It's going to be on mainstream television in between like proper big shows, like in between the match when the match is on Coronation Street, right? And they say to you, 20 grand buyout fee.
Absolutely.
So you could take the rest of your life getting shit for 20 grand.
I already still get shit for Barry Bethel, who did the Slim Fast adverts, and that was back in the early 90s. And it wasn't me, it was a bloke with the same name. And I still get people go, Barry Bethel, right? So, do you know what? If I'm getting shit for adverts I haven't done, I might as well do one.
Do you know what would be funny though? Because say you became the face of Viagra, whatever, yeah. And then people would start like getting stories out about you, and someone would be like, I shared poppers with him in Crewe.
And I can tell you now, he did not need Viagra. I wish that night had ended that way. It really didn't. It ended up with me, my mate Dave, running along a BMX track in the dark in Crewe. Then he broke my leg. I've still got a photograph of that night.
I don't want to see that.
I picked
Just
up
before or after the poppers.
I've got some photographs of that night that I'll stick on the Patreon. I don't want them out there in the wider world of the Poppers night. It was fucking carnage. But yeah, 20 grand. Yeah.
I think I'd have to reassess things. I can't deal with someone just calling me a dick on Twitter, let alone having hundreds of people. I went to university with someone who was in an advert, right?
Right.
And like a huge advert. And she must be getting an absolute wedge, doing really well for herself. It's not an embarrassing advert.
No, it's fine.
People on Twitter, because it comes up on like sponsored, things on Facebook and X now or whatever. And they're just giving her a look. I don't like the sound of her voice. Like, she's great, like, just horrendous. Just the way she sounds, like, and she's a really, like, good-looking girl as well. And it's, like the way she looks. And I was like, oh, my, this is just from her presenting an advert.
You're going to get that. But do you know what? Do you think she's reading? I hope she is reading them, sat on a big gold chair, right, made of all.
Because that's what you'd spend your money on. This is why you couldn't have 20 grand. Because what have you done with the money, Barry? I've invested it in a gold sofa.
Right, Hayley Ellis. Right, I come to you. Right, I'm your agent now. Right. Sorry, Jess. I've taken over Hayley's bookings. There's a lot of blank paper there. Anyway, so I've taken over Hayley's diary. Right now, listen. Right, I've got you a job. Tenor lady have been in touch.
Right.
It's for, people who...
Tenor lady.
Yeah, incontinence,
Right, nothing to be embarrassed about.
No, nothing to be embarrassed about at all. But they've started, they've brought out the new ones for people who just shit themselves and everything. Like, they're big, massive Pampers things, right? Not discreet, like massive.
Right.
It's 10 grand.
I don't think there'd be an advert for this, to be honest with you, but because in the Tenor lady, it's like the blue liquid when they have periods. What would they use for shitting yourself on?
In my mind, you're walking along in the advert like Donald Duck with the big fucking white with your big clown shoes on.
10 grand?
Yeah.
Is that it?
10 grand for the Tenor lady shit yourself version.
I don't know. If you ask me in January after I've paid all my bills and all that, probably, yeah. But if you ask me any other point in the year, it'd be definitely no. I need to tell you this story about my diary, actually, and my agent. I don't think I've told it on the podcast before.
Brilliant.
This is embarrassing.
I
tried to do a bit of material about this, but people don't believe it. And it genuinely, hand on heart, happened. So when I was with my old agent, right, we shared diaries at one point, and I forgot that I put stuff in my diary, and I forgot she could see it. Yeah? So she rings me up one day, and she was so posh.
Oh, no.
She's like, "Hi, we've got an audition for you on Friday, or whatever it was, but you've already got something in your diary." And it didn't cotton on at the time, and I just went, "Oh, I don't think I have." She goes, "Yes, you've got Tom ?
And
Can we use it?
capitalised TOM, yeah.
T.O.
Yeah. And cotton on really is appropriate.
No, she should have come on. She should have. And she went, "Can we move it?"
I was gonna make a joke about this, but it is that thing.
It is that. Yeah, it was that. Yeah, so she said, "Can you move it?" And I was just like mortified. And oh yeah. Sorry, it was about a kid. But then I realised I went through my diary and I'm like, oh, they can see everything. And it's got like dog groomers, give the dog worming tablet.
Have you put everything on a professional diary? Oh
yeah, Jess keeps asking me to share diaries and I keep putting it off. Yeah. We'll get round to it. I bought everything. Like, if you look at my diary now, it's not like, "Dear Diary, today I did this" stuff, but it's like, so obviously I put the podcast in there. I've got like a parents' evening when I get my hair. It's my auntie's birthday coming up. What am I going to wear for that? It's a 70. Like, I've got a dress or something from the 70s. We've already said it.
Well, hang on. Just check your diary and I'll tell you whether you should wear something white or not.
Oh, there's a question mark there. No. Peppa Pig's cinema party was in last month because I went to cinema.
Oh my God! Did your agent realise eventually
no.
what it was? She didn't.
Well, I think no, I don't.
That is for the best, though, isn't it? Because I like that. Yeah, sorry, she can't do her appearance
she could be really
live
angry
at the Apollo. She's up on bricks that weekend, I'm afraid. So she's not going to be.
She's quite touchy at the moment.
Haley, you've had an advert for the Calms people. I thought you might.
My friend Ian, right? So at university, he lived with 4 girls,
and they'd always go.
No, another Ian. This Ian was very hygienic. Anyway, they'd all be like, "Tom's coming to stay this weekend. Tom's coming to stay." Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, Tom. Because when you're all together as women, you sink.
Oh, yeah. I've heard about this. Yeah, it's got something to do with the moon, hasn't it? and then you all go out in packs, don't you? And like, men have got to stay away from the moors. Yeah.
Anyway, he just went one day. One of the girls was like, "Tom's coming to stay this weekend." The other one was like, "Yeah, me too." And he went, "Well, as far as I'm concerned, Tom's outstayed his bloody welcome."
Speaking of Tom, phenomenal segue. This is the thing that had me thinking this week, which was, how was that ever acceptable? But more the point, how did we ever negotiate the social minefield of this? I was thinking about MySpace.
Right.
And
I used to love MySpace, mate.
Ditto. And it used to be quite a big thing, certainly more of a deal than Facebook seems to be now. And I was just thinking about it and I was like, oh yeah, it was quite handy. You just had like albums and there wasn't sort of like an interactive wall or a feed or anything like that. But yeah, it was just sort of quite interesting. But then it got me thinking, do you remember the 6 top friends you had to pick?
Oh, that caused arguments. Do you know my friend had Rampage Jackson as his number 1 and I wasn't even in the top 6?
Rampage Jackson.
That's Beard if you're listening. Oh, you used to cause so many arguments if you were in the top 6 friends, or you were like number 3. You're like, hang on, what's this?
Exactly, and they weren't meant to be numbered, but but you did know what was like. If you were bottom right in that corner, you were definitely just scraping in there.
I've got bad memories of songs now because of MySpace, because you'd open up the page, and Instagram and Facebook have tried doing it, it just doesn't work, and there'd be a song playing, you could pick a song, couldn't you?
I hate it.
And yeah, it doesn't work. But on MySpace at the time, I opened it up and it played the song. And I went through a really bad breakup. And I used to look at his MySpace page, and this song would be playing. And I'd be like, ah! Do you know what I mean?
What was it? Like, celebrate good times, come on!
You happy with that?
And where you go on yours is, hello darkness, my old friend. You're right. Oh, look at her little face. She's not happy about that. Sorry.
No, mine was, never mind, I'll find someone like...
Erasure were in my top thing. I'm pretty conclusive of that. I'm sure I can remember the little picture of them. But apart from that, it was like a minefield of... Because you could put your real friends in it, but then you were sort of ranking your real friends. And that's not something that you should A, do, or B, want to see. Like, if you did it, and I looked on yours, and was a space higher than me, I'd be like, are you for fucking real? Are you taking the fucking... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it did cause arguments. It also used to cause arguments when people used to tag me in pictures and I hadn't approved them. Now I don't care, because I'm like, do you know what? This is what I look like. I've accepted it.
I can tell you now, listener, that's a lie.
As much.
You've had that fucking untag finger moving fast. Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I just untag him. I don't get upset about it. Just untag him. But back in the day, I had a full-on argument with me mate because she tags unflattering pictures of me. I think back now and I'm so embarrassed because I full-on fell out with her. And I was like, but I did have a double chin. It's not her fault.
Did?
Oh, he's gunning for me this episode, isn't he? Go and sniff your poppers. Get back to bed.
I'm going to get some water. Sorry, I've gone dry.
Your mouth dehydrated. Bum, 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 bum. Let's do some other people's worries.
Worry ye not. It's time for your problems with Hayley and Barry.
This is the part of the show where you send us your worries and we make them ever so much worse. Not we, mainly Barry. If you have a worry you'd like us to make worse, get involved. If you're a member of the Patreon, just DM us. You take the priorities. If you're not, you can email us, thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com. So we have had... I'm going to do them on order you've sent them in, by the way, so we will get round to reading them all. Don't worry if you've sent one we haven't read it yet. Louis. So here's my little concern. I often find myself jamming out with my headphones on, totally lost in the music. But then it hits me. What if the sound from my headphones leaks out and everyone around me can hear my guilty pleasure tunes or embarrassing podcasts? You're talking about us, Louis. It's like a constant battle between enjoying my own world and being paranoid about sharing it with everyone nearby. Can anyone relate, or am I just overthinking it?
All right. Now you see, now I've got worry that it might be Lewis.
Oh, is it Lewis? Apologies, Lewis.
Let's call him something different. Frank. Right. Yeah, well, the thing is I think you do reach a certain point where you kind of just go, oh, it doesn't really matter. Like, this happened to me.
You reached that at 7, didn't you?
This happened to me driving away from a gig not too long ago, where, you know what I'm like, as soon as I've said good night, like, thanks for coming, cheers for coming, good night. Like, if you look carefully in my right hand at a gig, you might often notice my car keys are in it.
God, thank God you said that.
You might notice that I'm literally getting ready to press the unlock button so I can jump and run. Right. I'm out generally before the audience. And I got in the car, right? Fucking sat nav. I'd forgot to put it on sleep, so I had to completely reboot, right? Don't make your jokes, right? Yes, it is the old school Tom, thank you. Stuck it on, had to load up, right? Start the car, let's go. Music comes blasting on at previous volume. As I drive past, the whole audience has just started coming out the front of the venue, which, yes, were some town hall steps. So they're all coming out. There's about 40 of them coming down the steps. And I'm driving off, and all you can hear is, if you change your mind on the first the fucking Erasure cover of...
The car's stuttering, just backfiring.
You smell poppers.
So I think I've mentioned this before, but I got caught once. I was listening to an Oprah Winfrey audiobook.
Right.
I go through states of my motivational things, don't I? And I pulled up at the lights. There was loads of scallies on the fucking those big motorbike things.
Oh yeah.
And it's Oprah like, just wake up of a morning, look in the mirror, and say you are worth it. And I'm just like next to the scramblers. That was embarrassing. So you're asking the wrong person, really. Me and Barry both get caught listening to.
Frank, just take it all on. It's your music. It's your choice. Who cares? Fuck them. Unless you're listening to something really embarrassing like something, then definitely turn that down. And if you're listening to this pod, well, you won't be. You're not a comic. We've only got 7 listeners.
Do that again. All of that.
No, I'll just bleep it.
If you are listening to our podcast, turn it up, because we need to spread the word. We've got to get 500 Patreons by January, and we've lost another one.
Why are you watching?
Anyway, thank you for you. Should we do? Are we done?
Just incidentally speaking about that, yeah, that's right, dear listener. She's looked at her watch, decided that's enough. No,
I've got to go and get my daughter from school. Why are you late? Oh, I was talking to Barry about poppers. That's not going to wash.
What was I going to say? Oh, yes, the promotion side of things. The next time I see you, I actually nearly did it last night, and I got a bit excited. I thought, no, you need to do this in person with Hayley. The banner, the Warriors banner that the lovely Claire made, is I've now got it like a support strut across the top, so that when the massive helium balloons that I've got carry it up into the air, right, these things are literally about that big inflated.
Barry, we're going to get in trouble. I'm not having anything to do with this. I've told you this. I'm not having anything to do with this.
I want to see if we could take out a satellite. Get this thing into orbit. So that's good publicity.
It's not good.
Tensions today with Russia, who lost a satellite.
Thank you for all your entries, by the way, to our promo competition. We will give it a few weeks. You'll all get a little something for entering, I think.
Yeah,
not a physical prize, maybe just a little voice note of me and Barry, but you'll all get something for entering.
It's gone from podcast to voice note, has it, Hayley? No, don't worry.
The winner,
we'll be doing it properly.
The winner will get a full podcast just for them off me and Barry, along with a goodie bag. But anyone who enters will get a little something as well.
Get something, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Hayley.
An empty bottle of poppers.
Smart car. Right. Have a lovely week ahead. Hayley, if you could just let me have a look at your diary so I can see when you've got Tom written in, so I can adjust podcast recordings accordingly. That would be very useful. I thank you.
We done?
That's the spirit.
I'm expecting a call from BBC Stoke. You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.
My friend Ian, right, so at university, he lived with 4 girls.
And
they'd always go... No, another Ian. This Ian was very hygienic. Anyway, they'd all be like, Tom's coming to stay this weekend. Tom's coming to stay. Do you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, Tom. Because when you're all together as women, you sink.
Oh, yeah. I've heard about this. Yeah, it's got something to do with the moon, hasn't it? and then you all go out in packs, don't you? And like, men have got to stay away from the moors. Yeah.
Anyway, he just went one day. One of the girls was like, Tom's coming to stay this weekend. The other one was like, yeah, me too. And he went, well, as far as I'm concerned, Tom's outstayed his bloody welcome. So the agent rings me up, and because we had a shared diary at the time, and she said, "Hi, we've got an audition for you on Friday, or whatever it was, but you've already got something in your diary." And it didn't cotton on at the time, and I just went, "Oh, I don't think I have." She goes, "Yes, you've got Tom ?
And capitalised TOM, yeah.
T.O.
Yeah. And cotton on really is appropriate.